with 843 TV at TCL Culinary Institute, and Francine is joining us again, providing us with so much good information about this wonderful facility. And now we're going to talk about the special reach that you've got with the students. Now, we're in Beaufort County, but you're reaching students beyond Beaufort County. Let's talk about that and a special program you've got with some other schools.
We serve not just Beaufort County, we serve Carleton, Jasper, and Hampton counties. And what we've got going on this summer is this amazing culinary camp for students at Hampton. And they're anywhere from 9th graders all the way to rising 12th graders. And they're going to do 2 weeks of cooking classes in our kitchen. So each day is set up to where they are doing everything from breakfast to French cuisine, Mexican cuisine, you name it, all the way through. They're also going to get their Serve Safe certification, which is kind of a lower level like food handlers certification, safety. And then on top of that, they're going to gain 1 credit of actual schooling, which is kind of neat. So they'll get college credit for the actual camp.
So these are kids that are enrolled in high school in Hampton County School District, and they can elect to come here. Do they get transportation?
Yep, so transportation's involved. They get, lunch while they're here, while they're cooking. We've got some snacks. They get full uniforms, knife kits. I mean, it's an amazing opportunity. This was all sponsored by Truist. And it was a grant that the school was able to get, and it's just such a cool thing. And we're going to be bringing in a couple guest speakers. They're actually going to do a field trip to Palmetto Montage, which is Palmetto Bluff, which is awesome. And so, again, lots of great opportunities, and just showing them and those students that the opportunities that they potentially could have in their future if this is what they want to do for culinary.
Yeah, that's great. In Hampton County, not too far away.
No.
A rural area. There's not a lot of resources there as far as venues, and so if they can come here and learn that, that's just great.
Yeah, I always say not a lot of resources yet.
Not yet. That's
right.
The key.
So
right.
And that's part of what we do as a community college. We're the connector. We help grow. We help guide, and a lot of it is creating opportunities and showing people that they have those opportunities available.
You have such a great vision, as we were talking about, just reaching out and branching out and thinking long term. You can come here and work locally, but this is really preparing you for the rest of the world, right?
Yeah, very much so. So we've got a lot of students that are from Beaufort County. We have students that are outside of that. We've got students that are coming from Georgia and amongst others. And then we've had people reaching out to us from Illinois, from Ohio. I mean, it's pretty amazing. I've got some ideas, some things in the works. We're working on some curriculum changes right now, really trying to modernize the program, keeping the facility modern, but also pushing the envelope with equipment and everything else. I'm talking to USCB about some opportunities, potentially some future housing down the road. There's some articulation agreements that we're talking about. I know I've already got one with USCB, but there's some 2+2s. So really trying to create opportunities so they come to us and then they are able to further their education, or they work while they're here making pretty good money on the island or even in Bluffton or even in Beaufort. And then they're able to get permanent jobs and stay here full time if they want to, or they can go out and do internships outside of the area. I've got students at Hershey. I've got several students at Yellowstone. I've got a student down at Disney.
Wow.
So again, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, it all starts right here at TCL.
Very much so, yeah.
Well, I love this vision you have to just help grow the students, and of course, as you mentioned, there's also some stumbling blocks with housing, just to sort of break through those barriers. You're doing some great progress.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, and that's part of my job is to keep the train moving, and see opportunities that other people don't, and try to bridge those gaps. And I try the best I can. This is my 4th culinary school that I've run, so I've got a little bit of experience under my belt to be able to do that. And but it's so exciting because there's so many people here that are rooting for our success. Donors, community support, the students, the parents. I mean, you name it. High schools, the school district. It's really amazing, and it's a great place to be.
Having lived here a very long time, before anything was here, literally 20 some years ago. You're so right. There's so much support in our community from people who believe in the causes, get their back behind it, and support it financially, and so it's a really great place for all of those things.
It really is amazing. I love the energy that when people come in here. I mean, they're so excited, and then we've got the potential foodseum, or that's coming up here soon. Again, there's lots of really great things, and especially when you're sitting down in the bistro or you go to the cafe and you see the students' excitement, and and sometimes they're a little scared, they're nervous, but it's the on-the-job training or the hands-on learning that they're getting in the school that it's so realistic because they're serving real people. And it's awesome to see the support and people that are coming in here. They're, cheering them on, excited. They're almost ready to graduate. They talk to the students. It really helps them with those soft skills as well, and prepares them for when they want to go out and interview.
Well, your interest, enthusiasm is definitely infectious, and you could see
Thank you.
how it's manifesting itself here. So excited to come back again soon and talk with you.
Yes,
And
always welcome.
yes, and we're excited that you tuned in today to watch 843 TV, where communities come to speak.